Chapter 13. The Line. Union Hall did not erupt when Hawthorne said, "It's time." It hesitated. For a fraction of a second, barely long enough for the system clocks to notice, nothing changed. Feeds continued. Threads scrolled. Translation buffers hummed along as if the galaxy were waiting for instructions that did not arrive. Then the nodes responded. Not uniformly, not dramatically, individually. On a river world, a public node mounted between two stone pillars began to hum. The sound so low it was felt more than heard. A dock worker paused mid-sentence, palm resting against the frame, brow furrowing. "Is yours doing that?" someone asked in Union Hall. On a dry agricultural moon, a family node brightened by a few percent, its surface warming beneath a child's fingers. On a half-finished station ring, a node assembly vibrated, micro-adjusting its angle without any command input. Union Hall tagged the first anomaly automatically. Node resonance variance detected. Then another, and another. Confusion bloomed. Not panic, not yet. Curiosity edged with unease. What does "it's time" mean? Is this a drill? Did anyone get an activation sequence? A human engineer typed into a shared technical channel, "There is no activation sequence." That should have settled it. It didn't, because the nodes kept changing. Light gathered at their cores, not flaring, not discharging, cohering. Thin lines of energy traced themselves along internal latticework, aligning structures that had never been synchronized before. Someone else typed, slower this time, I think they know." Across worlds, nodes lifted, not violently, not fast. A few centimeters at first, just enough for shadows to slip beneath them. Gravity compensated. Mounts disengaged without damage. Bolts loosened themselves as if relieved to be unnecessary. Then the beams appeared. Hair-thin filaments of light extended outward from each node, searching, adjusting, correcting, until they touched. Contact. Across millions of kilometers, beams connected. Across star systems, the lattice formed. Union Hall's background data streams spiked hard enough to trigger emergency dampening. And somewhere beyond the rim of known space, the purge reacted. No explosion, no roar, just motion. The vast, erasing distortion that had swallowed Viraya altered its course, not abruptly, but decisively. Its leading edge curved inward, trajectory tightening as if drawn by tension it could not ignore. Union Hall's predictive overlay recalculated. Once, twice, then locked. Vector shift confirmed. Destination, Sol. The galaxy went very, very quiet. Someone broke it first. "Well," a human wrote, "that feels personal." Another replied, "Guess it doesn't like being stared at." A third added darker, "Or maybe it just noticed where the troublemakers live." Technical feeds flooded in beneath the humor, velocity estimates, mass distribution, energy gradients that made no sense and still returned the same answer. Time to intercept, 12 hours. No jump signature, no phase displacement. It was coming. Reality followed swiftly behind. Earth's evacuation capacity was gone. 90% of transport tonnage had been burned, saving Viraya's people. Ships emptied, damaged, scattered across refuel corridors light years away. Council fleets were out of range. The closest task groups would arrive days too late. SDF phase systems were spent, saturated beyond safety margins. Cool-down estimates measured in weeks. Union Hall flagged the conclusion before anyone said it aloud. No external intervention possible. Someone typed, "So that's it?" Another answered, "No, that's just the math." On Soulgate 3, Hawthorne stood exactly where he had been before, eyes fixed on the projection, as if staring long enough might force it to blink. He opened Union Hall again, not as override, not as command, just presence. His window appeared at the edge of every screen. "Earth will not evacuate," he said calmly. There's nothing left to evacuate with. No outrage followed, no argument, only understanding. This is the line, Hawthorne continued. Humanity will hold it as long as it can. Somewhere in Union Hall, Admiral Keth saw the timer. He didn't hesitate. "Morgan Hale, get out of there, now." The reply came almost instantly. Morgan Hale, "Can't. Nodes are anchored. Someone has to stay." Keth's fingers tightened around the console. At Morgan Hale, "I'm en route." Several observers marked his vector, calculated the distance, said nothing. Morgan knew. So did he. The hours passed. 12 hours. Union Hall was loud again, but differently. Humans explained phase burnout to anyone who asked. Engineers joked about fried math. Someone posted a picture of a coffee mug with "End of the Universe" scribbled on it. 8 hours. Cities on Earth glowed steadily. No riots, no screaming feeds. People gathered, some laughed too loudly, some didn't speak at all. "4 hours. The nodes hummed in harmony now, beams thickening, stabilizing. The purge's surface distorted, resisting, adapting. 1 hour. The jokes stopped. Messages shortened. Goodbyes appeared without being announced. Hawthorne didn't move. Neither did the nodes. A familiar name entered the thread at Union Hall at Galactic Council. President Hawthorne. If this is the line, know that the council will remember who held it. When the purge crossed the soul boundary, every sensor screamed once, and then went dark. Human feeds vanished, not exploded, not severed, just gone. Union Hall remained, the lattice held, and the galaxy stared at the place where humanity had stood, waiting to see if the line would break.